In the ninja world, there are those fearless shinobi who are willing to give their lives for their village. But do you remember which ninjas sacrificed themselves for a cause? Whether for a person, a mission, or any other reason. If you don't remember these ninjas, come closer, because in this video, I'll show you the warriors who sacrificed themselves in Naruto, Tobirama Senju. Tobirama is known for his mastery of ninjutsu and for creating several techniques still used by the ninjas of Konoha. But despite being so powerful, Tobirama sacrificed himself during the first Great Ninja War, facing a large number of ninjas from the mist, including the brothers Ginkaku and Kinkaku. He did this to give his team time to escape and continue fighting for the Hidden Leaf Village. Before he died, Tobirama chose Hiruzen Sarutobi as his successor, the third Hokage. This was an act of great trust and showed how much Tobirama believed in Hiruzen to lead the village after his death. Hiruzen is known for his mastery of various types of jutsu, especially sealing techniques. It was with one of these techniques that he sacrificed himself in the fight against Orochimaru, his former student who had betrayed the village. Hiruzen knew he wouldn't be able to defeat Orochimaru and his summons, the first and second Hokage, so he decided to use the Shikifujin, a forbidden sealing technique that sacrifices the user's life to seal the opponent's soul. Hiruzen's sacrifice was immense, as he not only gave his life but also sealed Orochimaru's hands, preventing him from using hand-sealed jutsus. His sacrifice was never forgotten by Konoha, and his memory remains alive in the history of the Hidden Leaf Village. Chiyo was a legendary kunoichi from Tsunagakure, and one of the few to master the resurrection jutsu. When Gaara was kidnapped by members of the Akatsuki, the only option for the Hidden Sand Village was to ask for help from Konoha. A team led by Kakashi, accompanied by Chiyo, was sent to assist. During the mission, they faced various obstacles and enemies, but the situation became critical when they found Gaara and discovered that he was dead. Only a resurrection jutsu could save him, and Chiyo was the only one with the knowledge to perform it. However, this jutsu requires the user to sacrifice their own life in order to bring the deceased person back to life. So, Chiyo decided to sacrifice herself to resurrect Gaara, using her ability to transfer her soul into his body, giving him a second chance at life. Although Chiyo's life exchange was a noble and courageous gesture, it was also an emotional farewell to a beloved character. Her death had a profound impact on Sakura, who learned a great deal from the older kunoichi and had to cope with the loss of a mentor and friend. Jiraiya discovered the existence of Pain, the leader of the Akatsuki, and decided to face him to protect the village. Even knowing that his chances of survival were slim, Jiraiya chose to fight until the end. In the battle, he fought bravely against Pain and his 6 bodies, but ultimately was defeated and fatally wounded. Before he died, Jiraiya used his last strength to send a message written on the back of a frog. The message contained important information about Pain and his true identity. Jiraiya could have escaped to Mount Mayoboku, where the summoned toads live, to heal his wounds. However, he chose to sacrifice himself to protect the village and ensure that the message reached Naruto. In the end, the death of our eternal Sennin left a huge void in Naruto's life and in the series as a whole. Itachi Uchiha. As you know, Itachi is responsible for the massacre of his own clan, the Uchiha, which made him one of the most controversial characters in the series. However, the true story behind the massacre is revealed later in the anime. Itachi did this to protect the Hidden Leaf Village and prevent a civil war in Konoha. Although seen as a villain by many, Itachi sacrificed himself to maintain peace in Konoha. He carried the burden of having killed his own family so that his friends and peers wouldn't have to do it. He did this even knowing that his own sanity was at stake, demonstrating just how dedicated he was to his mission. Itachi also sacrificed himself by dying at the hands of his own brother. He did this so that Sasuke wouldn't harbor hatred for Konoha and could find a sense of peace and purpose in his life. Itachi was undoubtedly an incredible character, a true tragic hero, who deserves to be remembered and honored for all the suffering he endured. Kakashi Hatake made his mark as one of Naruto's great heroes by sacrificing himself to save one of his teammates. After an exhausting battle against Pain, Kakashi was almost out of strength when he faced the Deva Path, who tried to kill him with a deadly nail. However, thanks to his Kamui Jutsu, Kakashi was able to teleport the nail away before it hit him. This, however, left him even more exhausted. Still, when the Preta Path was about to kill Choji, Kakashi used his Kamui once again to save his friend's life. Unfortunately, Kakashi died from exhaustion shortly after. However, by luck, he was brought back to life by Pain's Rin Tensei. Still, this sacrifice proved just how far Kakashi was willing to go for his comrades and his dedication to fulfilling his duty as a ninja of Konoha. Nagato Uzumaki, Nagato, also known as Pain, was one of the most significant villains in Naruto. He was the leader of the Akatsuki organization and was responsible for several attacks across the ninja world. However, in the end, he left his story marked by a great sacrifice for the sake of peace. After being convinced by Naruto that peace was possible, Nagato decided to use his Rin Tensei, a technique capable of bringing the dead back to life, to revive all the people he had killed in Konoha, including Kakashi, Shizune, and Fukasaku. The use of this technique required an enormous amount of chakra and life energy, meaning that Nagato would have to sacrifice his own life to complete it. Despite this, he decided to go ahead with the plan, believing it was the only way to redeem himself for his crimes and ensure the peace he so desperately sought. Nagato's sacrifice was an emotional moment in Naruto, showing that even the most terrible villains can change and do what is right in the end. And of course, it was the first great example that the Talk no Jutsu really works. Obito Uchiha. Obito was one of the main antagonists in Naruto, and throughout the story, he evolved into a redeemed character who sacrificed himself to save his friends. Like many other characters in the series, Obito went through childhood trauma, such as losing his loved ones, which influenced his decision to join the criminal organization Akatsuki. It was during his time as a member of Akatsuki that Obito triggered the Fourth Ninja War, a conflict that caused the death of numerous ninjas and civilians. However, after being convinced by Naruto's Talk no Jutsu, Obito decided to fight for peace and end the war. Naruto convinced him that he could choose a different path, and Obito decided that he wanted to fight for his friends and for a better world. It was after this that Obito sacrificed himself to save Naruto, Sasuke, and Kakashi. When Kaguya, the main villain of the final arc, was about to kill the two with her chakra rods, Obito and Kakashi stepped in to protect them. However, before the chakra rod could strike Kakashi, Obito used his Kamui ability to teleport it to a safe location. Then, he positioned himself in front of the rod that was heading towards Sasuke and took the attack in his place. This act of heroism, although it cost Obito his life, allowed Naruto and his friends to continue fighting against Kaguya and ultimately achieve victory. Obito's story is one of the most complex and compelling in Naruto. He started as a ruthless villain who sought to place the world under the infinite Tsukuyomi, but ended up becoming a hero who fought for peace and the well-being of his friends. Minato and Kushina. Minato and Kushina, Naruto's parents, are central characters in the Naruto story, and their actions shaped the essence of the series. The couple, like Obito, went through significant losses, which influenced their decisions and paths. Minato Namikaze, the fourth Hokage, and Kushina Uzumaki, the second Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails, were two of the most powerful ninjas of their time. However, despite their immense strength, they fell to a tragedy caused by Obito, who manipulated the Nine Tails to attack the Hidden Leaf Village. It was on that fateful night that the couple made their greatest sacrifices. While the village was under attack, Kushina gave birth to Naruto. Obito's plan to extract the Nine Tails from Kushina while she was weak nearly succeeded. However, Minato and Kushina refused to allow their son to be used as a weapon. With the village in ruins and the Nine Tails causing destruction, Minato and Kushina made the final decision to sacrifice their lives to save their son and their village. Minato used the Reaper Death Seal to seal most of the Nine Tails chakra inside himself, while sealing the rest within Naruto. Kushina used her final moments to share her hopes and dreams with her son. This decision came at a great cost. Both of them lost their lives, leaving Naruto orphaned, but it allowed Naruto to survive and for the Hidden Leaf Village to recover. Minato and Kushina's legacy continues to live through Naruto, who became one of the greatest heroes of his generation. The story of Minato and Kushina is one of the most emotional and inspiring in Naruto. They were great ninjas, but they became true heroes, sacrificing their lives to protect what mattered most to them, their son and their village. Out of all these sacrifices, which one do you think was the most honorable? Comment below. But the greatest honor would be if you subscribed to the channel and turned on the notification bell. Honestly, I'd be flattered to know that you liked my content so much that you subscribed to the channel. So don't waste any time and subscribe, because besides this one, many other videos like this will be posted here for you. Get ready with that subscription and the bell, because there's a lot of content coming your way. I'll be signing off here and see you in the next video.